Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Off Topic. I have once returning fan favorite, Lewis. And today we are going to do the topic of being friends with your ex.
Which we all know, Jamar is a big fan of being friends with your exes. So Jamar, I'll let you start.
I wouldn't say I'm a big fan. I would definitely say that you can definitely have a friendship with your exes. I'm pretty much friends with just about all my exes because, I feel like if I was with you at one point, then I'm going to, always have some kind of connection with you. Even if it's just to check on you to see how you're doing, to see, what's going on in your life, then I'm totally okay with that. Now, anything beyond that, that's up for another discussion. But I personally feel like there's nothing wrong with being your friends with exes as long as you don't cross the line and you realize your place and you guys are okay with that. And if they're with somebody, if they're married, if they're in a relationship, then you don't cross that line and you can respect boundaries, then why not? I mean, 9 times out of 10, y'all were friends to begin with anyway, so why not continue your friendship if it doesn't work out?
That is true. So are you counting like exes as like the people you actually considered like in a relationship with, or like people you talk to as well? Or is it just like just that you might date it out, stay friends?
Well, I'm talking about like an actual relationship, like it was an official title, we consummated or whatever you want to case our situation, our relationship.
I'm on vocabulary.
And then we kind of went from there. Now, dating wise, as though it's not official and we were just kicking it, is something totally different. Now, I will say, me being friends with someone I was just kicking it with, 9 times out of 10 was harder than me being friends with someone that I actually dated. Because, we didn't have that foundation, I guess you want to call it, to stand on us being, friends again after it didn't work out. 9 times out of 10, we were just kicking it and it didn't work out. It's because of something petty or,
Well, we know you're petty.
I am not petty. I am not petty.
So,
now,
out of all your relationships,
yes.
The many you may have.
I have about 5 relationships.
Are you friends with all of them still?
I'm friends with all my exes, yes.
I mean, I can say I've only been in 3 because of age differences.
I'm
joking.
all over 3 years older than him.
Right. I've only been in 3, and I'm friends with 2. I'm cordial with 1. I'm not friends with the other, and I'm great friends with the last. So to me, it's like I'm kind of on the fence. To me, I would depend a friendship basis off of how we ended.
Yeah.
Like if we didn't end on good terms, then what would be the reason of me wanting to maintain a friendship? So for you, did you end all your relationships on good terms?
Yeah, I'd say just about all of them ended on good terms. I mean, some of them ended because I moved away or they moved away. Another relationship ended because because they were younger. Let me just give you a little insight about me. I tend to attract younger guys because I've been told that I still nobody shaking that. I've been told, allegedly, right, that I still look young for my age, so that's what I normally attract. Now, some of the relationships I ended because they were so much younger than me. I'd say it's probably anywhere between 4 to 5 years younger than me, that I had given them expectations of someone who was my age, and that's why it didn't work out.
So you feel like more so like you took on that father role.
I won't even say the father
Daddy.
role, but I definitely saw myself like trying to, help them get their lives on track, and I don't mean financially. For those who think again I'm a sugar daddy, but I mean just in general, like getting them, helping them with credit, helping them trying to figure out how to apply for jobs, just whatever the case it may have been at that time where they were transitioning from one part of their life to another.
But do you feel like, just to get off topic for a second, do you feel like you was helping them, or do you feel like you was being more, like, I look at it like, if you want the help, then I'll help you, but if you don't ask for the help, then it's really not my place to offer the help.
Well, I just feel like if you and I are in a relationship, and I see things in your life that could be better, with my support or with my recommendation, then why, me being your boyfriend, why wouldn't I not give it to you?
Okay, girl, I'll give you that. I give them that. So being that you're friends with all 5 of your exes, would you ever date any of them again?
I honestly don't believe I would. I feel like the chapter in those relationships honestly have ended. I don't see me dating any of them again. I mean, again, some of them are married, some of them are in relationships, some of them are in different states, and I don't know. I just don't see it. Like I'm at the point of my point of my life right now where I really shouldn't even be looking for a boyfriend or something situational or something temporary. Like I'm at a point in my life where I need to be looking for something permanent. And
So
and
everyone, my friend is single and he's ready to mingle.
my friend is single as well. Are you
That I
ready to
am.
mingle?
I'm not ready. I'm on the search of me and doing what I want. But as far as being friends with your ex, I just look at it as it really depends on communication, and that's with any relationship. To me, I feel like for me to be with the one ex that I am friends with, I feel like we have to do a lot of relationship. I mean, a lot of communication so that we can rebuild boundaries and walls and. Right, you heard that right. No, right. To rebuild, certain aspects of communication that may have been broken down through the breakup, or to rebuild some sort of sense of, I guess trust. Because usually, when a lot of relationships end, it's usually you to lose faith in the person.
Right.
So it does breed a lot of conversation and making sure. Like to me, it's not easy being friends with an ex. Jamar makes it look flawless. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna try and be a Jamar. It's not easy. It's not easy, but if you are gonna do it, then you definitely need to make sure that, like, what advice would you give somebody that would want to be friends with an ex?
Well, for the first thing I would say is find out why. Why do you want to be friends with this ex after your situation has ended? Like, do you have ulterior motive, or do you just genuinely want to be in their lives because you just care about them in that sense? Number two, again, relating back to what I said earlier, setting boundaries, knowing that if he has a man, you can't text him or call him after 10 o'clock. You can't text him just like how when you were younger and your mama told you don't have nobody calling my house. You can't text or call him after a certain hour. You can't expect for him also to answer his phone
I
at a
don't
certain
know about that though. See, like with that, like if we're friends, like I feel like you should be able to talk to your friend whenever you want. Like to me, like that would be an issue for me. Like okay, I'm not contacting you in
short
that way.
of y'all not having sex, then what other boundaries? You have to set those other boundaries, especially if their man tells you, hey, I'm not comfortable with y'all talking as much. I'm not comfortable with y'all.
But that's insecurity in their relationship.
Well,
But-
yeah, that's true, but you also have to look at it as just like if they were a married couple, and if they are a married couple, you just want to set those same kind of
Definitely
boundaries that you would want to set to
I
your
give you
married
that.
friends.
I'm just being argumentative. definitely need boundaries, but I feel like it also depends on how long y'all been broken up. Like if it's been like 10 years, then it's like all right, like,
Yeah.
okay. But if it's like something more recent, which people do try to stay friends with their ex, which I know that is a very low success rate with being friends with an ex after y'all break up.
Well, I was gonna say in the gay community because sometimes we can be a little off the chain, but
The Miami though.
I am from Miami. Yes, I am, but I am not a Miami. Yeah.
Off topic. This is water in my glass.
Right. Yeah.
For anybody that's wondering
Right.
about the last video. But yeah, you can be friends with your ex. I don't think it's something that it's easy to do. So I kind of take the opposing view on that. Sometimes it's not worth the headache. Sometimes the relationship ending is just worth moving on with your life and not rehashing or reliving some of the aspects of what
Yes,
happened.
and by friend, you really have to just make your definition of what you guys are going to say as friends, because friends can be teetering associates at that point. Y'all could just text each other every now and then, and that's it. Now, if y'all are texting each other very frequently and you seeing each other very frequently, then that might be not a little bit more than what friends would possibly do. Because even though this is my good friend, him and I don't talk every single day. So.
This is true. It's a thin line between love and hate. That's a movie reference for Black cinema now.
That plug.
Right. Subscribe on Instagram.
Right.
But I definitely feel like you were saying, like you definitely need the boundaries, and you definitely need to set guidelines and figure out what type of friends you may want. Because I'm the type of friend, like I'm very loving and affectionate. If I really get to that point with you, and that can be really blurred or mistaken for, oh, they flirting, girl.
Yeah.
So definitely make sure that you set the boundaries. And Another thing is no one's business. Like I feel like people when they're like, oh, I'm friends with my ex, it's like, oh, look at my friend and like put so much emphasis on it, and it's like, okay, what y'all doing behind closed doors? Let it be organic. Don't force a friendship. Let it happen.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, very true. Do not force any situation as far as friends, as far as relationships, as far as trying to even trying to get to know somebody. It shouldn't be forced. I am very guilty of trying to. I'm getting out of my business right now. of trying to get to know somebody and not letting it naturally happen. So as I've gotten older, I've come to a realization of that, and I've definitely combating that situation.
So you're the type to be like, hey, my name is Jamar. Tell me about yourself.
I am, and not to be old fashioned, but yes, I definitely am one of those people. Like, I want to get to know you, then I'm gonna put that energy into getting to know you. Now, when it's not reciprocated, then I'll just I'll back off. I'll just walk away.
Girl, that's where we opposite. Because if it don't happen organically, like if you're forcing it, like tell me about your day, tell me about your life. I'm
not gonna bugaboo you. That's one thing I definitely am opposed to doing in my current age. Now, 22, 21-year-old, then maybe you might get like a hey. Hey.
Shut up. So you're not gonna respond.
Okay. Well, F you too then, bitch.
Right. So me, I'll pull up. So you're just not gonna respond to me? So girl, every 3 weeks later.
Right.
So you're just not gonna respond?
Okay, well that's all right then. Block.
Block, delete,
unfollow,
all of the above. So
right.
I guess we could say safe to say that you are team.
Yes. I am team.
Being friends with their exes, and our team not being friends with their exes. It's too much work and energy.
Yes.
From experience. Other than that.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you'd like to share with the people?
If you guys are on Instagram, follow his new Instagram, Black Cinema Now,
yes.
doing movie reviews about Black culture.
Yes.
If you
TV shows and movie shows,
movies, actresses, find out some good deets and details.
Yes.
If you want any paintings, he also is an artist.
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna plug you so much right now. And if you want any type of flyers or graphic design, please. He does that as well. He is multi-talented.
And my friend here,
here we go.
He does.
Well, if you guys are looking for any type of fashion advice or a fashion blog,
yes,
you can definitely follow me on Instagram, Vintage B Stylings blog, or you can just follow us on our regular Instagrams.
My Instagram is going to be King Culprit on IG.
Swiper, no swiping.
Yes.
And mine is _Vintage B.
Yes. So yeah, if you have any questions or just have any comments on this video, please definitely feel free to comment on it below, and hopefully we will see you soon in the next episode of Off Topic. Watch, subscribe. See you guys later.
Off Topic with Jamal.